and welcome. I'm King Luther, and we're doing another episode of Norse Tales. Oh my gosh. 2 hours of sleep. Let's begin. Okay, so last time we learned about the players, and we chose three: Odin, Loki, and Thor, because, I mean, who doesn't know those three? This time we're learning about the world tree, Yggdrasil. And Yggdrasil, the world tree, it's an ash tree. And that means that no matter what the season is, it does not lose its leaves, and it's basically immortal. It's an immortal tree. Yggdrasil has 3 roots. No, it has 3. The first root, which is the longest and goes the deepest, into what is the underworld. Yeah, Niflheim. I don't know why I'm doubting everything. It's Niflheim, which is the underworld. And this route goes into... oh my god. I hate these Norse names. You know what? I can't say it, okay? So it's in basically a lake. And in the middle of the lake is a geyser, kind of. It's really hot. It's a spring. That's what it is. Not a geyser. It's a spring. And in the middle of this is where the water churns. And this is called, never mind, I can't say that word either. There's a dragon who lives there in the middle. And his name is Nidhogg. Nidhogg spends all of his time chewing on the root of Yggdrasil. And he just chews on it. And it does nothing, but he chews on it. I'm assuming he's an ass, but he just chews on it. The second root goes into the world of the Frost Giants, where Loki's from, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but where Loki's from, he's from the Frost Giant place, and it goes into their world, and it goes into a well called, a well that belongs to a person known as Mimir. Side note about the tree, at its highest branches, there is an eagle who's perched there. And for some reason, between the eagle's eyes is a hawk. And they're just watching everything that goes on up above. And down below, they just kind of, Nidhogg just, other than chewing on the root, he kind of inspects what's going on around him in this underworld. And there's a squirrel. I cannot say his name. It sounds like a freaking Pokemon. It's like we'll go with that, okay? And this squirrel, he's a bigger ass than Nidhogg, because he goes down to Nidhogg, and he takes whatever information the dragon gives him, and then he climbs up the tree to the eagle or the hawk. I don't know which one he tries to talk to. He's going to talk to both of them no matter what. And he tells them, or he's supposed to tell them, what Nidhogg says. But the squirrel, as I said, is an ass. So he tells them both lies. And then he just sits back and he watches them argue and threaten each other and attempt to fight. Yeah, the squirrel is not very smart either. Or he's really smart because he's aggravating the dragon, Nidhogg, who's also known as Death Eater. Oh no, he's not Death Eater. The dragon Nidhogg, who's also known as the Corpse Eater, and the Destroyer, and the Dread. So, that's the thing. Let's see. The setup of the world tree is very... Imagine a tree. So you've got the eagle and the hawk up here. You've got Nidhogg down here with one of the realms right there. You got a realm off to the side a little bit. And there's a world right there in the middle of the tree. And it's flat, so it's a disc. I guess kind of in the tree or just around it. There are 4 stags that go around the tree and eat the bark. Of course, it does nothing because chewing on a root does nothing. It's not going to kill the tree. The tree's invincible. There are snakes at the bottom of the tree around the roots. They don't really bother Nidhogg because, his name is the Dread, so nothing's going to bother him. The gods don't climb the tree to get to worlds. If they need to get to a different world, they use what is known as Bifrost, which is a rainbow bridge. And trolls cannot cross it. Giants cannot cross it. I don't think the elves can either. Elves can. Okay, we're just going to be safe and say that they can't. And since giants can't cross it, it's a huge mystery as to how Loki got there, because he's part giant. Alright, the Nine Worlds. First you've got Asgard, home of the Aesir, and this is where Odin makes his home. Second, you have Alfheim, which is where the Light Elves live, which are supposed to, like, they're known to be more beautiful than sun and stars and stuff like that. Next, you have Nidavellir. I won't tell you what it's also known as because I can't pronounce that one either. This is basically where all the dwarves live, and this is where all of the gods get their resources, like gold and other precious minerals that we don't know. Midgard, which is where we are. It's Earth. It's where everyone else is. Jotunheim is the next world, which is where frost giants live and mountain giants. I almost said mountain troll. It's frost giant and mountain giant. And then you have Vanheim, where the Vanir live. And this is where the Vanir and the Aesir, they united their peace treaties here because they originally tried to kill each other a lot. You've got Niflheim, the dark mist world, which is at this time kind of the underworld still, with Nighthawk just chewing on a root because he has nothing better to do and no one actually likes going there. So, and then you've got Muspel, which is a flame world. I completely forgot all about that one, so I can only say it's a flame world. Oh wait, no, okay. So if you watch Thor Ragnarok, spoiler alert, Surt, the giant fire dude who destroys Asgard, that's where he's from. And this is, it's worse than the underworld, because in Norse religion, you have to have an axe in your hand and die in battle, and then you'll go to Valhalla. If you do not, this is where you go. And you go there and you're basically like burned alive. And this is worse than any other alternative that you could go. It's called Hell, with one L, named after, you will soon see. The third route of Yggdrasil goes into Asgard. And where it goes into a well called the Well of Erd. And around this well is where the Aesir make their home. And this is where Odin and all the other gods and the Aesir and the Vanir, they will council before Ragnarok, which is where Loki's children will destroy everything. Yeah. I don't remember much about it because it's very complicated. There's 3 sisters called Norns, and one is past, present, and future. What? No, one is past, one is present, one is future. And these 3 kind of like manipulate bits of the people down there. They do the will of the gods. They're like, this one hasn't been worshiping you. Okay, we're gonna mess up his future. That's pretty much it. Next time, that's all I can say about Yggdrasil. So until next time, next time we're going to be talking about Mimir's head and Odin's eye. You get to learn how Odin loses his eye. It's pretty cool. It's one of my favorite stories. Until next time, see you next time on Norse Tales when I have sleep. I'm King Lucid, signing off.